Well, that is Akon, and the jam is I'm So Paid, featuring Lil Wayne and Young Jeezy. And the jam was released off the album Freedom, that is way back 2008. So it is a beautiful jam, trying to carry back those reminiscences of 2008. And those guys used to enjoy this kind of a music way back in the day. So right now, there is a question I've just posed.
Austin, life is so private, they no longer remember or recall that we still demand Akon city in Uganda.
He said we wait for 15 years. He promised a city in Uganda and in Senegal, where he comes from. So this is a city. It is not something that you just wake up early in the morning and it just comes up just like that. So I think
I recently had rumors irikari gegembeho.
So na bote barari muhire kwenyine nko kutushiteka teka.
It was just the show business.
But Akon, when he was asked about that, he said he's planning on it, and it is going to take him some good time. And so let's just be patient. We see what he's going to pull out for. And he draws this very inspiration from the movie of Wakanda.
Black Panther.
So he wanted to make the Wakanda in Africa, in Uganda, and in Senegal. And as far as I hear, that the original Wakanda is Lake Bunyonyi.
Yeah, the clips of Lake Bunyonyi were there.
Oh.
By the way, they are releasing another episode, is it part 3? Wakanda 3. The movie is
another episode of Wakanda.
Yeah, it is premiering over in September. Such a stuff.
Well, let's not go into movies. Talking about cyber harassment. Over the weekend, Frank Ntambigu's bare knuckles on Jeff Chiwa and Alan Chiwa of the TNS. Over what issue? Over the song of Somebody and Someone. Over from a TNS camp, that is Jeff Chiwa
and Shiba
Karunji. He goes out to say yagambe bigambo byinjaho Jeff Chiwa taramazire kushoma kamare cha kabiri. Jeff Chiwa, you know, and there has been a lot of words said about Jeff Chiwa. You remember when AK-47 died, they said he was associated to that. And Jeff Chiwa has always been a quiet person, but he never comes out to speak out. Zone allegations zikwija bakamugambaho bakamushisha bakagira batakozere. At one time we had Grenade, we had Shiba too, but this time around he said Frank Ntambi is going to face what? The law. But
now that he said Frank Ntambi is going to court, then clips of legendaries that died started being produced. They were talking about to still the same issues, Reddy and Weasel, around the 2015, such a stuff. So clips bulio konka bulereka orugambo rurereka ngu Jeff Chiwa is not an easy guy, however much has been prominent mu ndongo yo kuba manager.
Well, now our issues here. Because with Frank Ntambi, we've had the Eddie Sandys, we've had a couple of people going to Jeff Chiwa to plead kwenda bamukoreshe bamsasire. And the brother to Chiwa, that is called Alan Chiwa, where zile abantu barabasa kutuma yamusasire nkababiri Museveni
na
Kine Rugaba. You get?
So they are pleading for mercy away.
So now, Monk, I would love us to address this issue of cyber harassment. When does someone bully another person on a media? So that omanye bigambo byo kugambana nebyo kureka.
I think
or are you a victim of cyber bullying, or you also harass people on internet?
I currently don't have what to say because arenda ngungambe abintu konka bimwe tindabihe makuru
tine cya kujiroga
just looking at tasha bibirebe impana mumanyire yinde cyenda kugamba ariko ndajya mwe gari aratandika kutetema hokacha. But of course cyber harassment it is all under the Computer Misuse Act.
Okay.
Iyi parliament ya passenger ndaja it was tabled by Ogu current MP wa Kampala. Nsereko.
Muhammad Nsereko.
Yeah. It was out of allegations urugambo rwo abantu baramusabura barakora ki, so he was desperate to an extent that he had to read the books, go to courts and
because he couldn't actually, a person like Nsereko, we cannot expect him to also take backfire na wali kujuma abantu.
Yeah.
It is really low of him. So continue.
So Nsereko bakawamutira akariro abana ba Nupu over allegations zingu simanyi akakora urama urugambo ruraryo rugambo whether true or false ruraryo rugambo nka there is when it hits so hard rukakuta mu depression. So I think nebe ya Jeff Chiwa na Frank Ntambi bikatandika rujyo rugambere allegations whether true or false ule byamukwatamu yaronda the way of clarifying himself byamurema kunka cyber harassment is under Computer Misuse Act. So bakutwara mu koti chirakiri serious.
When does one commit cyber bullying, offenses?
Offense most of the time the offenses za cyber harassment ziraletwa social media. Urakwata nkanye ngokundi bloga ngokunda koraje mwabandi gari uraje mwe muntegara bireba beje at by the way
people are not understanding gokurabye megali. Please, we want us to be more formal.
Kale ogambe bigambo bya karebule ngo rukiga ruyisire. Ogambe karebule ningo rugambo hamuntu.
In short, ogambe bintu byetari sure of
orotari sure konka
uri kubiconfirming wacenga. Let's say monka tukamukwata akahamba kana, but you don't have any reference. Okay, that's what we're talking about.
But was kwamba kana necessary.
I'm giving an example. Okay,
you mad.
So after me nyona mara kuchuhulira chikankwato chikankora
uramana mazima
ninkora chi nizaha polisi. Because firstly a person like Monk, who I said is a blogger, has an image to protect. You get? So that person naza kwababira probably bakutike mishango ya defamation, cyberbullying also. Then kuija ukijo kaza internet ukachera mukasheshe now we are going to Tamale Mirundi's case. Okuyagira internet akajuma Juliet zawe de manyuko zirechi okozirechiri okozirechi wakorechi ingben byo byagambire ebintu biwagamba ebyakalebule.
Now cyber harassment eri mu forms zibiri. There is malicious damage.
Thank you.
Malicious damage through ebyo wagamba kushanga ngenu omuntu byamukwataho munonga kahura yashasha kenda no kuba mahora gamba ha muntu yajyo mutima munafaye yite.
Of course.
So emotional damage ejo nayo ni part of it. Then hate speech kushanga ngenu washoza orugambo rujyaho naho.
That's what we are talking about.
Orugambo ogwe we yarutamwe bunuzamenti yagwongeramo gwakanyira kimwe ngenu kushanga umuntu yanuze kindoka shangu akabari hasini bajengo wayisiro umuntu aje kurugiro rya mwana ko ararebeka na mishoge yene bikugagiye ko aratambura ati mazima wakamwita ati ngana mubwira ari kugwana nogu ngeno ohabante nshonga yo kugira ngo namazimo yisiro umuntu kandi rugyo rugambo. So omuntu ogo bari kuja wayisire their family eraze kunyiga either ni wetanga action either legal ninga physical action. So ejo hate speech yirongeramwe busonosono bwinje ndajani yeje Jeff Chiwa ya bwinari Frank Ntambi baramanota powaga. So ogo rugambo bwi Frank Ntambi yakolesiza hari Jeff Chiwa rukaba serious yarutamu nebirungo basitama babigita. So ngeno urugambo urashanga barukora muna content benka comedy tandika kutambura umuntu ukibireho ikimu traumatizing mentally ushanga takasitama nabantu akajongo ngeno tashariye kukakoreka.
Also in cyber harassment there is what we call doxing. This is where somebody starts sharing your personal information without your consent.
Style of
utandike kwekoriwe nkora nchenga big, you put out the information about Austin without my consent. Probably I have reasons why I have gone private about it. That is also a form of cyber harassment or bullying. And also there is what we call stalking.
ubura urenda umuntu gumura mukuratira uramubaraba
Yeah,
urinka mbega we kwari mu kwa FBI
monitoring and tracking someone's
Umuremereho.
online activities buri shaha umuryuko
urarugana online umube physical yatambura yapakinga hali motoka ati chali wanje ubwo yapakinga hali motoka kandi mukazi arasa kuba yine yo ndijo so ushangwe kwire mu kwa FBI turehe milimeta yishiro bwire bwinji.
Well, with all those forms of cyber harassment and so forth, what are some of the reasons that have resulted from somebody suffering from cyber harassment or cyber bullying? Nibize bice birugiremo mu muryeco.
First and foremost,
Suicide.
if you're not strong enough, you might end up taking your own life. Nchoraleberaga most of our students mu high schools bareyitaga bumwe ushange ngenu ha campus recent ari umwana yeyisire we don't know what akandike baro so urashanga campus ryabigumire abana bagenzi be baramubulinga either mentally ninga bari kore simu such a stuff kubanga there is when in computer misuse act harimo nakompo ako kusharinga ponies ushange oyine girlfriend wawe mwamura kole ibintu biri private then akusinjaho videos nakibigijyanyu babiri mwaiza kwangana uhikoraje ati monka nyine he cabiri manza warabisa nyora mawampe bisete obiwoyoha nyenda ikandari kura.
You should graduate from that.
From that for sure.
Sete shina ntazi
You can do better.
You should graduate.
Center abasa kuzibona even without doing that.
Kokati I'm giving you how it goes. So umuntu go washaringa kajya bijyanyu babiri ushange yaba atafitinga musoso yate aheko arenka bunyonya yahanike so urareba results of cyber bullying and computer misuse nibyo ushange ngo muntu omuhara yajya umpo ari ha mobile money ninga asset agent mwamufera akasete muri kolese simu bose yaza kushashanga miliyoni 3 zirabura yarondo ko araze garuzoti kuriyo ushange akayine kace ko kweyamba kuri kweta ngo mugoyi so it is a kind of big thing no kujati twine time.
Yeah, also depression.
Yeah, mental disorder. It has also depression included in it, and they end up going into drug abuse. Yeah, so I think the mental disorder will stand out for the rest of the small other issues that come in it.
Now, forms of harassment like doxing, where you start sharing people's personal information without their consent. This is where you find someone akekoranka doctor when amaburi muntu ino rwiro ryakarwa like you saw the other guy who did that
mbarara HIV.
Yeah.
Now he faced it rough. By the way, he's one of the guys about testing like 5% of computer misuse act mu Uganda. All that abantu bakeza bamureka konka
wherever he is, I know he's still,
nawe kamurimu kubanga mental akaba disturbed nubwo yari kutabira abandi bati ibirege yamazire mu seruzi arenyonyoraho ndajana we he had some kind of ukwega.
Well, over to you, Tasha. How can we control this cyberbullying and cyber harassment, apparently?
I think we need more enforcement on it because in Uganda, for sure, we make laws, but we never enforce them. The law is there, but it's not been enforced because that is why we keep seeing on a daily basis people misusing social media. If they can abuse the president, then what about me? They will get on me and do whatever they feel like, and nothing. They're just on a few occasions that they follow up on.
By the way,
the Computer Misuse Act.
There is only one blogger or TikToker who is still in jail for computer misuse. Akajuma
They're just a few.
This Madubara.
Yeah.
I think it's only working for the big people.
It works on few selected few baba kwinechi buli otali wa government.
If you're not omuntu wawansi bambi, is going to continue to suffer. But someone who has connections, now you can see you're not going to talk about MK. They'll definitely come for you. You're not going to talk about there are some people that will actually follow up and you get arrested. But if you're umuntu wawansi, it's going to end there and someone is going to suffer for good for your cyberbullying.
Well,
So enforcement should be done.
we need to enforce what the government literally says. If they say someone does this, please, government take a precaution, because aba bantu aba no manya muntu kwishaka kuzaka kugamba ibintu byo takumanya. Do you know how you
I
feel?
don't know. Have you first cyber
Yeah,
Have you?
Me?
Mm.
Yes.
Anyway,
He's the one who bullies.
he bullies,
No.
so he doesn't
Mnataka
know what
kumbere
it
na
takes.
you people.
I think one day you need to be bullied and just feel.
I'm very
No,
sorry.
but there is a
Last
guy.
time bakamukaga
There's a guy
mukachi,
who just said
Orishka.
one thing and-
Hey, and it was all over the
Every
place.
time he was like, I need to do a live. I need to do a live.
Hey,
Cancel call arrive. Cancel call arrive.
Now you need
Now,
someone
let me
to
tell
first
you,
touch you
if
on
someone
the
ever
wounds.
bullies you like really bullying,
Ah.
you will never bully anyone, because
Trust me, told muko mstandard
Wa nywendi solid nkita fire.
just die bakakugambira just a small
No,
thing and
manyabana.
you're all over the place.
no manya abana bira barekera amashomero because of teasing and bullying.
Yeah, and now at school and it was just small, you know.
Yeah.
Now what about
But
my
way
friend?
back it was very you heard
tight.
about that cafe tale of the former governor.
Ndi senior one.
Amoka, let's go. Ekibuuzo wakitandika. You say bye to the people. We are heading to the weekend. We are on a hurry.
So of course
Amugaga agenda.
what I can tell people out there, I think cyberbullying won't stop because it is there internationally.
What do you
Korea and
mean?
everywhere. No, even if we try to subdue it won't.
Subsidize.
Subdue. No, it is.
Kama urakunda kumbia kale, for those that have been on the show, Monk Promotions za maeneo kandi na wakunda munonga, keep it 100.4 Hills FM. Respect and one love. See you.
Okay, thank you so much for being part of the Hills de Benda. I think I'll catch you again on Saturday very early in the morning. Tomorrow being a Friday, Austin will be here to hype you up. Otherwise, from me, I wish you nothing but an amazing weekend.
All I can do is remind you that 30th August we shall be done at Literally's for Shine Mchiga, a decade in the music industry. 10K, 20K, 500,000 and 1 million respectively. Those are the taxes that are going to be allowing you to access the premises this very Saturday. Me featuring DJ Caesar, MC Shami, DJ Freaks, DJ Molly Slacks, and all other entertainers. We are going to be down at Literally's Gardens for the brunch with Kara. So see you this very Saturday down at Literally's. Have a lovely evening.